welcome back to News Geelong this Friday evening. We commence sport in the exciting sport of lawn bowls. Catching up with Max Tagani.
The Founders Green at Highton on the Tiger Turf, and Belmont, take two. The Founders Green at Highton Bowling Club has seen Highton in the Division 1 take victory over Queenscliff, and one of the major reasons is Maxi Stegard's winning by 24 shots over 25 ends. You got the rub of the green today, Max.
Yeah, things did go my way a little bit. I think the opposition were down a bit on their game today. My boys played quite well, but I think the opposition were actually a little down on their game. Everything went well for us.
And it's great to see the camaraderie. I mean, the competitiveness is there, but it's great to see two clubs like Highton and Queenscliff just really enjoying each other's company, playing a good standard of bowls.
Well, I think if you're going to play this game, you've got to look at the social side of it as well as the competitive side. And if you can't enjoy the social side of it, you shouldn't turn up.
How do you enjoy playing on the Tiger Turf? Because it is a new type of synthetic that we've seen introduced into Geelong.
Oh, these greens are good, but the weather was on our side also because it wasn't very strong wind or anything like that. Sometimes on a windy day it's difficult.
And you were able to draw into the head in one end. You took the decision to dead end in order to save the end for Highton. So it's good tactics, and you have to use them in tight situations.
Oh yeah, I think I get lucky now and again.
And of course, one of the highlights on the final end was Bruce Peake and Teddy Stevens, not to be outdone from Queenscliff, decided the Division 1 level. One came out of the wrong side of the hand.
I think it was just as well we were finishing up because there might have been several more.
But some money in the wrong bias tin. Next week you take on Torquay. That'll be another good competitive game. Give Highton cementing their place in the 4, but Torquay are up there as well, so another very tight game.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a hard game again next week at Torquay. The following week I think we play Lara, so the next 2 or 3 weeks are tough. But if we can get over 1 or 2 of them, we'll be right in there for the finals.
And the team's playing well together. I see the lady, Mrs. Gillett, is playing Division 1 for Highton, another top lady bowler, including in Saturday Pennant.
Yeah. Yes, we've got 2 ladies playing from the top division of the ladies into the top division of the men, or in Division 1. They're both very handy bowlers in the team. And
who would you rate at this stage as your top competitors?
Oh, it'd have to be Lara, I guess.
Yeah, playing Geelong RSL today, and I know at about the halfway break Lara were about 12 or 13 shots up, but they were very strong combinations. We've seen them out at Lara.
Oh yeah. Lara's obviously a good competition. Now they've got good facilities out there, and they'll be keen to get a premiership.
Well bowled today, Max, to you and your team and the club, and moving on to Torquay next week. So congratulations to the Highton Bowling Club Division 1 winners over at Queenscliff this Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for that, Max. And there'll be plenty more lawn bowls later in the program. We'll head to the world of cricket now, catching up with St Joseph's Cricket Club President Ian Courtney.
The picturesque Russell Zampatti Oval at St Joseph's College is seeing South Bowen and St Joseph's doing battle in GCA Division 1 cricket, second playing third. And their St Joseph's president happy and smiling because South Bowen all out in their first innings for 65. Ian, a pleasing result first day.
Yeah, certainly a fantastic result to start with. Saw most of it. Trent and Lee bowled pretty much at the stumps all the way through, and got some wickets going. And they got a hurry on and caught well and fielded well and bowled well. So it was a good start, but a few runs to get still. But a good start to the day.
They were 3 for none, South Bowen, 6 for 20, all out for 65. Russell Peake top scored, the only player to get above double figures. Clinton Peake. Russell, God, his father. But Trent Wallery's picking up 5, Lee Kentish picking up 3. A solid bowling opening combination.
Yeah, they are, and certainly having faced them at the nets a bit, they bowl at the stumps, move the ball around a little bit and make you play. So important ingredient to an opening pair, and they've been doing that for the year so far, which is fantastic, and backed up by Sam McTaggart and Jack O'Donoghue. So as we said, we put the pressure on for the first hour or two and we were able to take the scalps, which is great news to start with.
And at the moment, in their first innings, St Joseph's in reply with the 2 openers, Daniel Fanning and Ravi are out there, and they're playing, Fanning particularly playing some beautiful shots, and you've got 15, 16 on the board without loss into the third over.
Yeah, it's important when you back up from a bowling attack like that. The first half hour in the vat is a solid one, and so far it's been a good one. Daniel and Daravi are opening pair for most of the season so far and have been getting us off to a good start, which really is important because in previous seasons we've really struggled up top, and Ravi and Daniel are really cementing that spot for us.
Ian, tell us a bit about Lee Kentish coming to the club. Certainly been successful so far this season.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. Lee played the Australian Championships with Trent in January of this year, and at the same time was moving down to Geelong with work. So he ended up spending the second half of last season training with us, and we certainly got to know him and certainly saw the talent he was, and we quickly secured him as a co-coach with Trent. But Lee's spent a lot of time a bit of time at Carlton, Ballarat and Swan Hill, and has certainly taken wickets and made runs in all those areas, and so far has been fantastic for us both on and off the field. From a coaching point of view, he's doing a huge amount of work with our under-17s and under-15s, and as we were saying, he's just a good person to have around the place.
And Ian, the overall club has certainly settled in to a good season so far in 2013, 2014 at all levels, which must be very pleasing to you being the new president in your first year.
Yeah, it has been. And, we've probably been a bit disappointing in our results in the last year or two in the first 11. So we made a real strong effort to make sure we bolstered our first 11, which then flows down to the rest of the grades. But this is an important thing that we're going strong off the field as well. The boys are putting a lot of work into our social side of things, and it's been really well attended, and it actually makes your club. The results on a Saturday is fine, but to have a good support off the field as well makes it double enjoyable.
And of course, this magic ground here, the Russell Zampatti Oval, continues to be, without question, the most picturesque college oval, or cottage oval as I like to call it, in Geelong.
Yeah, it's fantastic. To be able to train here and play here on a Saturday, it makes it pretty easy to come to cricket. And in December or late December this year, we've got a side touring from Wales who's going to play a junior game and a over 40s game. So I'm sure they'll enjoy it too on the 29th of December.
You might get yourself a job in the team for the over 40s.
Just perhaps.
Another innovative move that you have led in the club together with the administration is something to pick up the juniors, your junior development, and get them involved in some enjoyable parts of the game with a T20 clash.
Yeah, our juniors been playing T20s on a Sunday the last couple of years, just throughout the year, and we've decided to bring them forward to a Saturday night after a seconds or first 11 game, so they start to integrate with the club or the senior group quicker, and not only the kids but also the parents, to give them, I suppose, exposure to the club from a social perspective, and we think that will just help a flow on of kids wanting to play senior cricket with us. And it's a priority for us with obviously where the points is situated, that our juniors are strong, and we want to make them stronger through that program.
Well, keep up the great leadership, new president, a new approach, and of course today taking a very, very significant step forward against South Barwon, and could possibly definitely move into second place on the GCA ladder with another round to go before the Christmas New Year break.
Yeah, so far so good.
As we go to a break, I'd just like to wish the Barwon Rockets under-21 side the best of luck in this state grand final this Sunday from 10 a.m. at the Marshall Cricket Ground.